Josh, Predator, Killer of Killers is absolutely incredible. Man, it is brutal, brutal. But fans have long called for a Samurai Predator story. After the tease of such story with Hanzo and Predators, did you and Dan consider making a full Samurai tale before developing the anthology format by chance?
No, we didn't, because the core conceit was we really wanted to surprise fans with multiple at the same time. So it was from day one, we're like, we got to fit these epic stories into one movie. And so it was really more like, okay, well, how can we do it? Because these are really big stories. How can we cram them in and be as efficient as possible to hopefully make you care, but also get all the coolest action you could imagine? So it was a day one plan.
And coolest action we get throughout this, it is absolutely, oh man, some of those kills are brutal. Now with Killer of Killers going back through the past, are there Easter eggs like weapons or trophies seen in previous or future Predator movies that we should keep an eye out for in this one?
Yes, there's at least one, a few other little nuggets that might be set up for future call outs I'll just say that, and I'll leave it for maybe check out the movie in November. But there is one particular artifact that is very close to our hearts that you can find a really fun reveal in the finale of this movie.
Oh, I love that. Now, in addition to offering new stories with your film, Killer of Killers really exemplifies you showcasing different Predator designs. Can you talk about the creation process for some of these new designs? What was the storytelling logic behind the visual choices, and how do their styles reflect the eras of the warriors they're hunting?
So it was really important for us to find like the appropriate match, but because on the one hand, we did not want to look like the Predator was dressing up like that culture. That was very, very, very important to us, that we're like, they're not putting on a costume, but that said, we needed like a good metaphor, a good match for these foes, So we really designed with Alec Gillis and the art department. They did an incredible job. It had tons and tons of options, and they found, they kind of spoke to us. We're like, oh man, that behemoth has got to go with the Vikings, and this guy, he's so badass, and he's lithe, but he's kind of ninja, but not. He's not. These honestly, they kind of spoke to us, and that's how we're able to put them into the respective chapters.
Incredible, incredible. Now, if you could have done any of these stories in live action, which one would you personally have wanted to see?
Oh man, I mean, I love the animation format. So, but we also made this movie, kind of the same as we would have made it for live action, but as in the planning goes. And then it was just more about taking advantage of the medium as we got into it, but we planned it in the same grounded way that we would plan, say, Prey, when we were working together on Prey. So I don't know. I mean, any of them would be really rad, but geez, probably the sword, but I don't know. I love the animated version of it though. So it's hard for me to imagine any other way.
The sword is incredible, but the bullet for me is the one I was like, man, this screams like it's a World War II epic with a Predator. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. Now, can you talk about how you guys approach the Predator's homeworld, Yautja Prime, in this perspective of the story? Because I feel like this is the most we kind of see of their planet and culture.
Yeah. Geez, that was it was very, very much like driven from the story, because we needed to, and I don't know how much we can say here, Katie. I don't know when this will come out, but it was very much following these characters and where they're going to end up and what was, where does that naturally lead? And then we wanted to find a way to design around that story, but in a way that felt like really, deep into history. So pulling from all the past Predator designs over the decades and incorporating that into these details, but also really kind of trying to just expand that culture and giving a little glimpses into how this culture interacts with one another.
Now, the last question I have for you, it seems like we get a little glimpse of what appears to be a Yautja elder wearing what fans are calling a xenomorph trophy cape. Should we take that as just an Easter egg, or is something more intergalactic happening here?
I would say the fans should interpret that the way they want to interpret it. I mean, we wanted to design that Predator with a regal elegance mixed with brutality, and that's what spoke to us about that. And we honestly, we're having fun to imagine where they might have come from, but we really wanted to leave it to the fans to imagine where each of those skeletons and pieces of various creatures that he clearly has conquered, and where they might have come from.
Well, get ready for my fan theories, Josh, because they're going to be coming. But thank you so much for your time, man. Killer of Killers is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Don't make me